Just let people get into the chat room here on the stream. Give it a minute or two. Good evening, everybody. Good morning, wherever you are. Here we are, by the way, at St. Joseph's Oratory. This is in NDG, I believe, near Côte St. Luc. So I updated my Streamlabs app, and now it shows me who donated or, sent me a super sticker. And also I can see the chat now. It's more colorful. It looks more like the YouTube app itself, the chat. The only issue I'm still having, I tried to schedule a live stream on YouTube and then activate it through Streamlabs, and I wasn't able to do that, so I have to go back again to the old method of starting to stream directly with Streamlabs. And I'm gonna try to figure that out because it's fun to schedule it on YouTube, and then people know in advance, and there's like a pre-chat before the video, if anyone wants to chat before the live starts. With Streamlabs you can't do that because as soon as you go live, you go live. It's not scheduled in advance. So at least if I schedule it on YouTube and I activate it through Streamlabs, then you have more knowledge beforehand of when the live is going to be. So the problem, like I said, every time I schedule it on YouTube, as soon as I go into Streamlabs, the app I'm using now, and I hit activate live stream, it never works. I have to redo it from Streamlabs itself. So anyways, good evening, everybody. So it's indeed Saturday night here. It's Saturday, August 12th, 2023. It's exactly almost 10 p.m. Eastern here in Montreal, and we are in the NDG neighborhood. This is St. Joseph's Oratory. Very beautiful building. This was built, I believe, in, was it the 1920s or so, by Father Andre, and recently Father Andre became Saint Andre, I think in 2010 or so. They had a big mass at Olympic Stadium. I went to that for historical purposes, but anyway, really beautiful basilica, and you can see they're doing a lot of work here because they're renovating the entrance and they're building a new pavilion for visitors. There was a cool place that used to be there, actually. It was an older one. Amazing spot for watching thunderstorms. They had like a balcony facing towards, I guess, more or less the north. When they tore down the building, the balcony went with it. But it's too bad because it was a nice place to watch thunderstorms. And you can't really see, but the carillon bells are back. They took the bells out and now they put them back. They got restored in France. There was a news story about that if you want to check it out. But anyways, we'll just walk around tonight, maybe fit in a metro ride. We're here on Queen Mary Road. A very nice night. You can see a mix of clouds and clear sky, which is good because we have the meteor shower tonight. It's supposed to peak, so we may see a couple of meteors going by. Was it the Perseids meteor shower? I might have even seen a flash of lightning just a minute ago. But anyways, we'll see. So we're gonna head, I guess you can say, sort of west, southwest. We'll go down the hill here towards Snowdon Metro Station. I'll check the chat board here. Who do we have? We have Nicholas, Daniel, Zainab, Simon, Yaman, Prayer, Johnny, Zainab, Asif, the Autistic Tech. Just checking out here, everything. Caliber Kitty's here. There's a STM bus 166. Yeah, so Caliber Kitty I met in St. Anne de Bellevue a couple of weeks ago. Simon I met just the other day. Hung out at Central Station. And we'll check what everyone's posting. So good evening. Yeah, we got a new STM Metro map. I took a video of it earlier on the way here. I was just checking my friend's apartment. He's in Uganda right now visiting his family. And took the metro here, took the blue line to Côte-des-Neiges station from Snowdon, and yeah, the MR73 had the new Metro map. Looks pretty good. Yeah, this is Montreal, Canada. This is NDG neighborhood. So they put numbers, I think, on the STM system because apparently they're not redoing the lines, they're just adding numbers to the line. So the green line, the orange line, all that, now they have numbers as well. I think the green line has 1 now as a number. The only one that's missing is line 3, which was originally supposed to be the Deux-Montagnes line. But the Deux-Montagnes line, of course, became a commuter train line, and now it's going to be a REM line. So, and commuter train lines, the EXO commuter train lines have also been renumbered. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, I believe. Oh, 2024 I put. Oh boy. Okay, let me fix that. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're not in 2024 yet. Here, fix that right now. And I'll tell you, sometimes autocorrect on these keyboards is not the greatest. Alright, we should be okay now. Fix it. Sorry guys, just got to rotate the phone for a second here. Bear with me. '23. Okay, there, that should be fixed. Anyways, yeah, so sometimes I have issues with the keyboard, sometimes they have a mind of their own. I use the Gboard, which is a Google keyboard, and oftentimes it will put in something completely different than I'm intending to write. Yeah, Côte-des-Neiges, Paul, good evening. Hey, Eric. Yeah, and it used to be that way, I think, in the old days. They had numbers on the metro lines, if I remember. So we're going to cross here, and yeah, we'll head to Snowdon Metro, guys. And then decide what we're going to do from there. Maybe go to the Carey Boulevard, maybe go for a metro ride. I just want to note there's a lot of events happening in Montreal this weekend, guys. There's Metallica concert, there's some convention going on with, I don't know, like costumes and stuff at Palais de Congrès on the Orange Line. I think there's the Gay Pride festivals this weekend. There's also a tennis match or tennis tournament going on at Jerry Stadium. So Montreal is having a lot of activities this weekend. Hey, Orhan, how you doing? Good evening. Transit Fan 93. Felix, good evening to you. Yeah, Otekuthon, yes. Paul was there in the 92 Metallica concert when there was a riot. Wasn't it also Guns N' Roses or something too? I can't remember. Hey, we got Quebec buff Mirage here as well. Good evening to you. Yeah, hey, the Autistic Tech, I'm just getting caught up here, no worries. Yeah, so thing is with my YouTube streams, I don't usually have a problem with trolls. So, and everyone that comes to my stream, I usually know them. So I just let them have the mod privilege, and it's never been an issue yet. So if there's any trolls, usually it's not the people that come here occasionally. It's not the regulars, you know. It's just, if there's a troll, they come here and then they can just be deleted. I don't really have a problem with trolls yet. So, hey Ryan, good evening to you. Hey Zainab, yeah, tomorrow's the Pride event, I think. Well, I'm hearing thunder coming in, guys. I don't know if we got a storm. I think there might be a storm coming. I'm seeing lightning and I'm hearing thunder. So if you're in the Montreal area and you can look outside, let me know if you see any storms coming. Oh, thanks for the subscription, Tech. Yeah, check the radar, Nicholas, see what's happening. I know there was some thunderstorms forecast for tonight around 9:30, and yeah, it's pretty much 9:30, 10 right now, so yeah, you can really hear the thunder. So Paul's in New York City, seeing that one of the fellow customers he was with was talking about coming to Montreal this weekend for the Pride Festival this weekend. Yeah, maybe Tech, I'll do a 5K sub special. I don't know what yet though. Definitely we'll think of ideas. Where are you based, by the way, Tech? I'm not sure. Alright, have a good night, CF Burger. Have a good one. Hey, Michael Morimato, good evening to you. So there's a storm just south of Montreal, so that's probably what we're seeing and hearing right now. Hey, Rohan. Yeah, August 13th, tomorrow already, can't believe it. Yeah, so here in this neighborhood, as we walk towards Snowdon, you'll notice these apartments, very old apartment units. Some have been renovated, redone, but a lot of them have kept their original shape and architecture. Look at this one here. This one's pretty cool. I like this. So you kind of have like a little courtyard here, and you have like the wings. You have a wing here, the main block there, and another wing there. Really cool to see in this neighborhood. And that's the cool thing about Montreal. Every neighborhood has unique architecture, unique building designs. Wow, that's a while you've been on the Metro, so hopefully you check that out soon. Tech. Yes, I live in Montreal. I live near the Verdun, LaSalle borough. So here's, by the way, Victoria Street, I believe. Yeah, Victoria Street. And if you were to go down that way, you'd get to Côte St. Catherine Metro and Côte St. Catherine Street. But we're going to keep walking this way towards Snowdon Metro. Hey Ryan, yeah, so you guys got rain. Oh, I saw some lightning. Just saw some lightning. You know what, guys? Maybe we'll see the storm throughout the night. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, but maybe at least another 45 minutes or so. There's an STM bus, hybrid, Nova bus, in transit. But it would be kind of cool tonight. I was thinking of also fitting a bus ride into my live stream. I haven't really live streamed bus rides often. Maybe I'll do that. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, so Transit Fan saying that he's gonna hopefully film some O-Train tomorrow. And I guess, what's the update? The latest one, I heard they're putting some back in service, but it's not full service yet. Yeah, for sure, I'll do a metro ride, and you know what? I'll do a metro ride and a bus ride. How does that sound? Calibre, were you asking about the bagel place? I don't know if you're still here. Yes, there is still a bagel place down here. What is it? Green Bagel, is it? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I'm going to take a metro ride and a bus ride. We're going to be going on the blue line here. This is Snowdon Metro coming up. Snowdon Metro Station. So the Snowdon Metro Station consists of the orange line and the blue line. So I'll tell you what, we'll take the blue line, a couple of stops, then come back, and then take the orange line. Because the blue line has the MR73s, which are the older metro trains. And the orange line has the Azure trains, the newer ones. So we'll mix it up a bit. And then I'll figure out which bus to take from where. So we'll go into Snowdon Metro then. So you were near Sherbrooke Station when you lived in Montreal. Yeah, I think there's still a little bakery or depiner in there. Yeah, so here, Calibre, if you're still watching, there's Real Bagel. Right there, Real Bagel. I tried their bagels, really good. Yeah, the Azure Metros are definitely different than the MR73s. Their designs, shapes. And of course, the MR63s were the oldest ones, which are now retired. But you can see one on display at Expo Rail, which I think is just south of Montreal in Saint Constant, the Expo Rail Train Museum. And also, there's one at the University of Montreal, I think. On display. Hey Laura, good evening. Are you guys getting the storm in Valleyfield? No, I didn't hear the news about that, Ryan. That's interesting. I think, hey Laura, you remember we had a bagel there once, right? At Real Bagel. Cream cheese and bacon, I think. Yeah, maybe I'll go on the REM later, get some late night rides, some videos. This looks new. Alright, so we're about to go into Snowdon Metro. Hey Johnny. Yeah, Dollarama is still the cheapest place for snacks. Laura. Yeah, Laura, you used to live here, yeah. Alright, let's go down, guys. Yeah, I like the door sound on the REMs, the chimes, but I think they should keep one chime. If you notice, there's two chimes on the REM when the doors close and open. We'll take the elevator, guys. So, Tech, I don't know how long it's been since you took the metro, but these are the new fare gates that they have here. They have this one. Here's the older ones, and these are the new ones. Hey, Luca, good evening. How's it going, mate? Luca, big plane spotting fan. Check out his channel if you like plane videos. Oh, there you go. You're lucky, eh? These are one of the older elevators in the system. And some cats doing some grooming.
Niveau M2, quai direction Haute-Vertu,
Oh.
ouvert ascenseur correspondant numéro 6 et 47.
Is this better, guys? Hopefully you guys got the stream back. So that's the thing about streaming in the metro. The signal's not always the best. Alright, good to hear it's back. Yeah, so I was saying if you want to see some cool videos, check out Laura's channel. She has some videos about makeup and also our beautiful dogs and kitties. She's doing some grooming. Some bus ride videos as well. And yeah, we're here at Snowdon, guys. We're going to go on the blue line towards St. Michel. So we'll go a couple of stops. Here's the list of stations on the blue line. We're here. So I don't want to go too far into this area because there's a big tennis tournament going on. So they're saying no bicycles allowed on certain lines, certain stations, because of all the festivals. So anyway, I want to avoid here because it's probably crowded. Maybe we'll go to Outremont and back. And then we'll hop on the orange line and see where we can go from there. Yeah, we'll go to Fabre. Alright, sounds good. We'll do that. We have to wait 7 minutes though for our train. So 7 minutes. So what we'll do, we'll walk around a bit, I guess, kill some time. Looks like the lights have been changed here. The light bulbs, it's a lot brighter now. Reminds me of walking through an old castle. The light style here and the brick wall. Yeah, very true, Eric. And here's a nice mural, check it out. There's 4 of these, each one represents the 4 seasons. There's 4 platforms here, 2 on the orange line, 2 on the blue line. So here's one here, I think it's spring. Here's the orange line, by the way, guys. You know what, we'll wait for the train here, at least we'll see it coming, the Azure train. And then we'll go and get our train in like 5 minutes. Yeah, I think we hear the blue line train approaching Snowdon, dropping people off, and then it's going to switch tracks and come here, and that's where we're going to get on. So this train's coming in 1 minute. Yeah, maybe we'll see set 71, Ryan's favorite set. Checking my data here. Yeah, I have lots of data left, so it's going to reset in a few days. Alright, so here comes an Azure train, guys. Yeah, set 71 was the last Azure train built. So here it comes. We're not going to get on, but we're going to film it because we're going to get on the blue line. So you're asking, how do you know which set it is? Very simple. It's these two numbers right here. That tells you the set right here. The 2 digits after the 10. So this is set 30. And the number, the digit after that tells you the wagon number. So that's wagon 5. The 10 is on all the Azure trains. I think that's just the model number or the make and model. So all the Azure trains have 10, and then they have the dot. The first 2 digits after the dot is the set, and it goes from 1 to 71. And then there's the wagon number right after that, which is 1 to 9. So now we're going to go back to the blue line here and get on an MR73. And we'll take it to Fabre station. Which is here. The only problem is, like I said, there's a tennis tournament going on, so I'm kind of weary about going all the way to Fabre. So maybe we'll do Fabre another night. We'll take it to maybe Outremont tonight. No new metros on the blue line yet, Laura. Hopefully soon, within the next couple of years. Oh, look at this. We got a new metro map here as well, so that's perfect. We got a little bonus here. So there you guys can see it. So the blue line is line 5. And we'll take this to maybe Outremont, or maybe we'll go to Edouard-Montpetit. Let's see how the REM construction's doing. Because that's where the Edouard-Montpetit REM station's going to be. So beautiful new metro map. You can see even the commuter train lines have been renumbered. And there's the REM. Line A1 is now in service, which is the Brossard line from here to there. And then in the coming years, it'll be A2, A3, A4, which are going to be up here. So Zainab lives near Fairview Point Clear. Hey Max. Yeah, the pink line, eh Laura? I don't know if the pink line's ever going to be built. I think the pink line's supposed to do like this or something. It's just being planned right now. I don't know if it's going to happen though. Yeah, the pink line is a metro line that's been talked about for a lot of years. Basically, sort of like a dream at this point, pipe dream, but yeah, I would go from like up here all through there. And it would be cool to have the red line as well. And I was mentioning as well for the metro, if you notice, there's 1, 2, 4, and 5. Where's line 3? Well, line 3 was supposed to be this one. It was supposed to be the Dumontang line. Remember, it used to be the trains on there, the MR90s. Now it's becoming a REM line. All right, let's do this. So Zainab, I think you go to Summit School, right, Zainab? Laura went there too, to Summit School, which is near Cote for 2 Metro. Oh yeah, by the way, there's our little dot matrix right here. Tells you the date and time. Yeah, that's right, Luca. The MR90s will be at Expo Rail soon. '90 was the train that used to be on the Dumont to Dumontang, just northwest of Montreal. All right, have a good night, Laura. Talk to you later. Are we back, guys? Can you see it? All right, have a good night, Laura. Talk to you later. Yeah, so sometimes the signal is patchy in the metro, so it is what it is. So you're bilingual. My French is not good. I'm trying to get better at it. I've been trying for years. It's really hard, but I'm gonna keep trying, you know. That's all you can do. So here's Côte-des-Neiges station. Yeah, Zainab, she went there, the same school as you. Well, not anymore. That was years ago, like 7-8 years ago. All right, guys, we're coming up to University de Montreal. I'm not sure why, and I heard some people say that they started testing those new buses, the LFS E+. That would be really cool. Hey, GG Gaming, good evening. Rohan. Here's University of Montreal Station. There's the speaker, by the way, for the doors. Yeah, so Tech, if you want, I can give you a link to our Discord server for Montreal Transit. It's in my profile description. Just go to About and there's a link there. If you have Discord, anyone that wants to join the Montreal Transit server, go ahead. Sorry guys, just adjusting something here. So here's Edward Mump. Sorry about that guys. Alright, we're back here. So here's Edward Montpetit. We'll get a nice view of the train leaving. Jeremy's here. So Jeremy went to the fire truck parade in Pincourt today. Stupid me sets my alarm, and it's not the same alarm as during the week. And what do? I choose the quietest alarm notification sound, and I wake up, it's like 11 or 12. So hopefully Jeremy got some good video of the parade, the Pincourt parade. So this is where the REM station is going to be, guys. The future REM station at Edward Montpetit. You'll see outside where it's being built. Yeah, Luca, we can maybe next week during the week. Or no, you're going away next week, eh? Well, when you're back from Cuba, I think you said you're going to Cuba, we'll collab. And look at this, brand new escalators. These are really new. Yeah, Numu, good evening. Not sure when the elevators will be done here. Oh boy, that's a new escalator. Already it's squeaking. Not sure when the elevators will be done, but here is where the REM station entrance will be once it's built. Right over here. Now this one's out of place. There we go. This is old technology. If you look here, I think these are counters. I think they're supposed to turn every time someone goes through them. Doesn't work though. But anyways, yeah, the REM entrance is going to be here, and the elevators for the station are going to be down there somewhere. Right over here somewhere. So probably next year sometime, 2024. Maybe even 2025, because there's always delays. Yeah, very old technology on there, that counter. So we'll go outside for a little bit here. Maybe we'll take a bus ride, guys. What do you guys think? We'll take a bus ride maybe, because the buses here are somewhat often. So here's the REM station, guys. I want to show you this. Here's the REM station for Edward Montpetit, and it's going to be underground. All the ones that we've seen on the Brossard line are above ground, and it's going to have high-speed elevators and state-of-the-art elevators, and apparently it's going to be the deepest transit station, in Canada, and I think the second or third deepest transit station in the world or something. So that's still being built. So the elevators are going to go all the way down, and this is the tunnel. There's a tunnel that goes right under Mount Royal over here, under Mount Royal right to downtown, to McGill Station, which is still being built, and Central Station, which is where the REM is now, the first station on the Brossard line. So I'm trying to think if we should take a bus ride or not. I'm not sure if it's double tubed or single tubed. That's a good question, Numu. Maybe somebody knows. Yeah, Luca. Yeah, the Griffintown station has been delayed yet again. Apparently, it's undetermined when it's going to be built now, at the Griffintown station. So that's something else that's happening now, the Griffintown station. I guess for now it's still being planned. Hey, so Sus Skunky GG got a new phone. Good for him. What kind do you got? Yeah, I think it used to be, yeah, it was a double tunnel. It was a double tunnel back when the MR90s were there, the EXO commuter and AMT commuter train line. So guys, yeah, I'm gonna go and get a bus around here somewhere, maybe the 51 or something. We'll take it to Laurier, maybe. Laurier Metro. What was that notification sound I just heard? And guys, if you ever want to show your support, definitely feel free to buy me a super sticker or send me a tip or e-transfer skyoftheuniverse8608@gmail.com. And all the funds I get, I put towards bus tickets and metro tickets and passes, and it goes right back to my channel. So no pressure, but everything is appreciated. So yeah, we'll walk down here, and so Numu, yeah, the terminus Centreville is only 3 lines. Ryan, you might know the 3 lines. I think one is the 55. What are the other 2 lines? And they're only at rush hour, and there's only like 4 or 5 buses scheduled on each line per day. Maybe Ryan knows. Yeah, also some EXO buses. And Mansfield Terminus, which is outside, apparently that's going to be closed very soon at the end of this month, I heard. There's a beautiful church. Which one is this? Saint Germain. Very nice, beautiful window up there. Look at that huge circular window. So we're coming up now to, I think it's Edward Montpetit. Yeah, so the 55, 86, and 87. They're the 3 remaining RTL buses at Terminus Centreville. And there's some EXO buses as well, I think a few. Yeah, the 742. Yeah, that's I heard that, Ryan. The STM might put a few buses at Terminus Centreville. Here's the 51 stop. So we'll wait here, guys. Let me see when the next one is coming. What time is it? It's just hold on, guys. I'm just gonna check my transit app. Hold on a minute. Just checking. So if, so the 51 is in 10 minutes. Going that way. 11 minutes going the other way. Alright, so yeah, the 51 line is coming in 10 minutes, guys. 9-10 minutes going east. So we'll walk a little bit to the next stop or two. And oh no, sorry, this is Côte St. Catherine Street. So this is Côte St. Catherine Road again. But this is to Outremont, the Outremont area more or less. And this is an area where they have quite a few big houses and very old buildings. So we'll walk here a little bit. There's another view of that beautiful church. Saint Germain, I think it is. Ryan thinks the 51 is going to be a new flyer. That would be interesting. You think the RTL is going to get new flyers? I even heard the STM's not going with new flyer anymore. They're going to go back to Nova Bus for the LFSE Plus, just like RTL's getting. I'm not sure if it's true or not. Yeah, the 45 route is now gone, and the 45 RTL route was the only one that used articulated buses. And Ryan on his channel has some pretty good videos of the RTL 45 route and others. And also I think the 60 route got abolished. Yeah. So I don't know what the RTL did with its remaining articulated Nova buses. I think there was even one left just at the end. There was only one left. One actual Nova bus Arctic left. Hey, no, I didn't check my Discord yet, Tech. I'm gonna go when I finish the stream later. I'll go and do all that stuff. 21051, that's from the year 2010, right, Ryan? There's another bus stop here for the 51. So what I'll do is I'm going to take this to Laurier Station, and then from Laurier, just maybe, we'll go to Bonaventure and go on the REM. What do you guys think of that? We'll see if my battery holds up. It's at 50% right now. We'll see. No promises, but maybe we'll go for a little REM ride. At least to Panama Terminus and back. We'll see, we'll see. Hey Zainab, I'm doing good, doing good. I guess, I don't know how old your laptop is. XP, maybe 10, 11 years old. I remember XP and I remember Vista. That was the last time I had a computer. I haven't had a functioning computer since 2009, I think. So everything I do on my channel is done through my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. All my editing, my uploading, my filming. Rarely I use my it's a very cheap Acer Chromebook at home, Google Chromebook. What I'll do sometimes is if I do a live stream like answering people's questions, I'll look at the chat board on there or on here, and I'll be like live streaming the questions, the video of the questions. So if I want to live stream something on the screen, I'll do it on that laptop, and I use my phone to actually film it through the camera. So, but yeah, I definitely want to get an upgrade. I want to definitely upgrade to a PC for at least editing and stuff, maybe a laptop. But man, they're so overpriced, they're so expensive these days. So your laptop's 20 years old, the one you're on now, and it's functioning amazing. So definitely I'm shopping around for one. I know there's the ones you can build your own from scratch with different parts. And there's so many opinions. I get so many opinions from different people about which is the best kind, which is not the best. So to be honest, I just want something I can do basic editing with. Maybe eventually do a gaming computer. I'm not a big gaming person, to be honest. The last game I played was Flight Simulator. I do like, in terms of games, so the Nintendo Switch, the Zelda series, the Breath of the Wild. But yeah, for PC games, I remember playing Flight Simulator and Sim City, it was called. But anyways, I'll keep shopping around. Hopefully by the end of the year, early next year, I'll have something. Hey, we got Automato Roblox here. His alarm clock's 25 years old. That's impressive. Thanks, Zainab, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll keep you updated there, Luca, see what I'm doing. It's been a while since we hung out, me and Luca. I think the last time was during the All Night Festival. Here's Outremont City Hall, guys. So we'll wait here for the bus. I'm just going to check it now. Just a minute here. All right, 4 minutes away. Oh, it's the yellow bus, one of those rare yellow buses where they have the yellow lighting on them. That's so cool. A lot of people don't like them, but others do. So we'll see what kind of bus we get. I don't know which one is here. Was somebody checking Transit Tracker? So I'm on Côte St. Catherine and Courcelette Avenue, and it's the eastbound 51 I'm waiting for. It's coming in about 3 minutes or so now. The 51 East, we're going to take it to Laurier, and I'm going to just plug in my battery pack here, so give me a moment, guys. Try to get some more juice on the phone here. All right, Tech, have a good night if you're taking off. Thanks for joining me, and I'll check my Discord in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to go to Laurier Metro. Yeah, my, not battery pack, power bank. This here, it's, what kind is it? An Anchor, I think it's called, Ankler. Where's the brand on this? Anchor, yes. And this basically gives me extra charge for if my phone starts dying as it is now. And I just have to attach the phone to this. Yeah, portable charger, I guess, is a better term. Good point, Ryan. And I think there's other buses on the RTL. I've never tried them. I need to try them. It's the Build Your Dream bus, it's called. It's the electric mini buses. Well, medium buses, I guess you could call them. And I think they do the routes on from Terminus Longueuil. I think they do it through the old Longueuil sector, right? Old Longueuil. Alright, so the charger's plugged in. The only problem is the wire that I'm using to charge the phone, I took the wrong one. I took a, what was it, 10-foot long wire. This is 10 feet long, I think, or maybe even more. This is a very long wire, so I think I overdid it. So I'm gonna have to be careful here, not get it caught in anything, and probably roll it up a bit. Where's the... I do have a shorter wire at home. Hey, we got bass guy here. Jack. Yeah, man. Thanks for the tip, brother. Appreciate it. $2. 2 Canadian bucks from Jack. Thanks a lot, buddy. And always, I keep saying, man, Jack is a legend. He's a St. Anne de Bellevue musician. He's been doing it for, what, 30, 40 years now. Music. Plays mostly the bass, but other instruments. Does a live show every Friday night around 8 p.m. Eastern Canadian. If you've ever heard of Frankie McDonald, I don't know, I'm sure some of you have heard of Frankie McDonald. He's the famous YouTuber from Nova Scotia. He joins Jack every week on his show. And Jack has some incredible albums too. Great music. Great Montreal musician. And he does so much editing every day on his videos. And he does this all with spinal damage. So, pretty impressive. So, shout out to you, Jack. Great friend of the channel. And of course, they have the famous Couche-Tard in St. Anne de Bellevue. I'm starting to pretend it's the original Couche-Tard. The original one. Couche-Tard headquarters. They should build Couche-Tard headquarters in St. Anne's. So yeah, St. Anne de Bellevue is also another beautiful town. St. Anne de Bellevue, of course, is on the West Island. You could take the 211 bus there from Lino Gru, or the Vaudreuil Hudson commuter train line, get off at St. Anne Station. Yeah, and a 212 minibus. And Gabriel and Kyle, they work at the Couche-Tard in St. Anne de Bellevue. So this bus should be here in about a minute. Another cool thing about this street is there's a bike path here. Oh, there's the 51 going the other way, guys. It's a hybrid. Yeah, do another ride on that bus, from Vaudreuil one day. 400 is it? I can't remember what bus it is. Or no, what's the one that goes from Vaudreuil to Côte-Vertu Metro? And here's, this is from the year 2021, it says, yeah. So 41 means it's from 2021. 40 would be 2020. 25, or sorry, 35 would be from 2015. 25 from 2005. So thanks again for the tip there, Jack. Also Richard, he gave me $5 the other night. See, they have an update now on the Streamlabs. You can see all the tips you get, the donations. They pop up and you can see the chat board in color. So we're waiting for this bus, guys. It's going to take us to Laurier Station. And then from Laurier, we might just go for Metro ride to Bonaventure and go on the REM for a couple of stops and back, and then I'll cut the stream. So we have at least another maybe hour or half hour or so of streaming. So Jack, hopefully your editing is going well. Hopefully your back is feeling better. I'm going to be watching your This Day Today episodes from this past week. So if you go to Jack's YouTube channel, A Bass Guy Show, you check the community tab, you'll see This Day Today for today. And then on his playlist, you'll see all the other old episodes from This Day Today. Quite entertaining. So this bus, I don't know if it's a bit late. It's definitely coming. Oh, I see it now, it's turning. Looks like it's a hybrid, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going on the REM. I might go on the REM tonight. I might not. I don't know. Oh, actually, guys, it's an older 51 bus. Oh, it might be an older one. Let's see what it is. Here it comes. So we're gonna go on the 51, guys. Eastbound. Oh, it's a 30. It's from the year. It's a 2020 bus. Oh no, 2010 bus. Yeah, 2020 bus. Oh no, it's a 30 series. It's a 2010 bus. My bad. So this is from the year 2010, guys. I think the easiest way to know the year is to subtract 20 from this number here. So we'll sit in the back here by the engine. So this is from the year 2010. So I'm on the 51 East. STM 51 East. I'm gonna go to Laurier Metro. Thanks a lot, Jack. So Jack, your brother's coming to town. He's in Scotland right now. He'll be joining us in a couple of weeks there. Up a Ladder Guy is his nickname. Yeah, you can see that, eh? The chairs are vibrating. So this is around the time when a lot of people started complaining about the buses. You'll often hear the term scrap, especially from Alton. He's a Montreal YouTuber, does transit videos a lot, retro old school. And I do agree with him, you know, after starting in late 2009, so the 2900 series buses, that's when the seats started becoming uncomfortable. Now, if you're like me and Jack, if you remember the old days, the seats used to be like leather sofas, especially the older buses from the 80s and 90s. Remember the GM New Looks? I don't know if anyone remembers the GM New Looks. They're like a fisheye in the front, fisheye cab. like classic buses, really classic buses. And then there was another bus called the Nova Bus Classic, which was mostly in the mid-90s. And then eventually these type of buses came out, which were the Nova buses in the late 90s. And now the chairs on the newest buses, they're completely plastic. There's no fabric. And I have a couple of theories about all this. I think it's, first of all, because if you just put plastic and no fabric, it's probably cheaper to build. So they want to save on their costs. And ironically, when they started putting these seats in, that's when the big recession was going on. Remember 2009, that global financial crisis? So they were cutting costs. And then I think also the other reason is vandalism. You know, if you have like fabric and people vandalize it, it's more expensive to replace. So they just put plastic. And the other reason, I think, is because the plastic's easier to clean. You just have to wipe it with a cloth. This fabric, as you can imagine, gum gets stuck to it and liquid. Like for example here, look, people put gum and stuff. It's almost impossible to clean. So with this just plastic, there's no fabric. It's just pure plastic. Yeah, so STO 1601, he says 2001 to 2009 was the second generation, right, of Nova Bus. 2009 to 13 was the third gen, and 2013 to the present is the fourth gen. And I guess 1998 to 2001 was the first gen, the very original ones. This is Park Avenue. Yeah, so if anybody wants to promote their channel or their content, go right ahead. I have no problems with that at all. I think everybody should share their work with each other. Jack, if you want to put your website up. Because when I'm streaming, I'm not able to type. It's not letting me type, unfortunately. So, guys, if you want to share your channels or accounts, go ahead. That's right, Jack. We're all on the bus right now. A seat for everybody. Yeah, for sure, Luca. We should do a big group meeting. But believe it or not, you know, even in the transit community, and I think any community, there's always some drama going on and conflicts. There's certain people in our community that argue with each other and have drama. Me, I try to get along with everybody, so. I just tried this new flavor of Coca-Cola, guys. Coca-Cola Ultimate. It's 0 sugar. Show you guys a little secret here you may or may not know. As you can see, somebody pressed the stop button. When I pull it again, watch, it starts flashing. So if you pull the string twice, it flashes. Just a little secret you may or may not know. Yeah, so Jack can see the Pink Court fireworks from where he is, and he can hear them. So Pink Court today had, I was supposed to go to it. Unfortunately, I messed up with my alarm, as usual. Disappointed. They had a fire truck right there in Pink Court. know a couple of other YouTubers that got some footage though. So now they have the fireworks going on, I think. Yeah, it's around, yeah, about that time right now, 11 o'clock. I don't remember what year the STM got rid of their bells that rang and replaced it with an electronic sound. Yeah, fireworks. Yeah, summer went by fast, Jack. So here's St. Denis Street coming up. Yeah, the good old days, Jack. It was a bell in the 80s and 90s. Remember the kids used to always, they would go ding, 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 ding. Because now you can only pull it once and the sound comes. If you keep pulling it, it won't do anything. Yeah, the St. Denis bus garage is around here somewhere, yeah. The dollar store already has Halloween stuff out. Oh, there's the 30 St. Denis bus. Yeah, exactly. Everybody likes their phones. I was actually reading something the other day. Oh, next stop's ours. I'll show you guys the bell again. Do it again. Flashes. There's Laurier Station. We'll get off, guys, and go for a metro ride now. Yeah, so I was reading, I don't know if it's true the other day, but apparently they're saying that because people are always looking at their smartphones, humans are going to evolve within the next 100 years or so with a kind of like a hunchback. Because we're, as people evolve as they do things, like we used to walk on all fours, but then we started climbing trees and stuff. Part of evolution. But now, because everybody's looking down at their phone, apparently we're going to start developing like a natural hunchback. I don't know if it's true or not, but it does make sense. And we're going into Laurier here. So Laurier has two entrances, one on the other side, one on the other. Yeah, and Jack, there's supposed to be a meteor shower this weekend. The sky's a mix of clouds and clear, so I was going to actually go to St. Anne de Bellevue and watch it tonight at the observatory near the Morgan Arboretum. Yeah, that's right, Jack, all month. So hopefully we'll see a couple at least, right? So we're going to go in the Côte Vertu direction. Oh, so you're going to Quebec City. That's cool. Tomato. And then he's going to Newfoundland. I think he's going to Newfoundland later this month. Yeah, I'll definitely keep you updated, Luca, for tomorrow. Maybe do some plane spotting or something. So here we are, Laurier Metro Station. And I think this is the guy It's on the $5 bill. $5 Canadian bill. Sir Wilfrid Laurier. Hey, we got Brian here, Bunny Crusher. He's visiting Toronto. He's usually in Kitchener, Waterloo. He's visiting Toronto. He took in a baseball game, Blue Jays game yesterday. Sent me some pictures of some trains and stuff in Toronto. He's enjoying his trip there. He's going to be back in Toronto tomorrow. So we're going to try, guys. We're going to try to go to the REM. We're going to go to Bonaventure Station, and we're going to go for a late night REM ride. Oh, you're going to Punta Cana. Punta Cana, okay. Metro is busy tonight, isn't it, boys and girls? So yeah, like I was saying earlier in the stream, there's right now a lot of festivals going on. So there's the Metallica concert, the Otakuthon or whatever it's called. And also we got a tennis tournament going on. You know what, Jack, I'm craving a patin too right now. This is set 13. Our train is coming in 5 minutes. You know, you'd think with all the festivals going on, they'd put extra metros in service, but they're not. It's still regular service for a weekend Saturday. You know, if I was in charge, I'd put a couple of extra trains in because of all the festivals going on. But yeah, La Belle Province, La Banquise, De Kerry hot dog. And for pizza, I have a new favorite pizza place, Adesio Pizza in St. Anne de Bellevue. That's Jack that introduced me to that. Oh yeah, I gotta get myself some more Iron Brew, guys. Some Iron Brew Scottish soda. Yeah, so 4 minutes, and the next one after that's 11 minutes, so not a lot of service tonight. So we've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. I think this is going to be my longest live stream yet. So thanks again, Jack, for that tip earlier. I really appreciate it. Again, if you want to send me a super thanks, go ahead. Any funds I get, I put right back towards the channel. So I use it for transit passes, for getting around. If I want to buy an evening pass, it's just like $6, or a weekend pass, $15. I put it towards that. Why is it saying transport free? It doesn't. 4th to 13th. I don't see any signs that transit's free tonight. That says free transport. Maybe it's like a shuttle or something. Definitely no free transit in the metro. The Poutine Fund, yeah. Hey, there's a book down there. There's a book on the tracks. That's weird. And maybe some of yous know, some of yous don't know. About 2 months ago, I wasn't even filming. I was just going into the metro on the Green Line. I think it was LaSalle or something. And had my phone in my pocket, but it wasn't completely in my pocket. And guess what? Right as I was about to get on the train, it falls out of my pocket, rolls, and the little gap between the Azure train and the platform falls down, and I think, oh my god, this is a disaster. So the train goes by, I check, and it's actually underneath that little lip that's sticking out, like the yellow part of the platform here. There's a little space where the trains don't go, where like the wires are, and thankfully the phone was safe. The phone was safe, was not in any danger. Right around there, see the other side of that track there? It was right on the other side underneath. The phone was not damaged. Basically, they went to get it the next night, and I got it the next morning. And as Jack, a bass guy, said, put nicely, the phone now has the spirit of the Metro in it. The only thing is, imagine that phone was recording somehow, all the Metros going by. That would have been the coolest video. Another thing too is that Charlevoix station, yeah, it was Charlevoix, that's the deepest Metro station in Montreal. And the platform I was on was the deepest platform, and it was deeper than the deepest platform because it was on the tracks. So imagine the phone was at the deepest part of the Montreal Metro system. The deepest part of the deepest station. It was right there, it fell. Alright guys, so we're on Azure set 24. So someone was asking about the set. There's the set right there, 24. And we're on wagon 4. So we're going towards Code for 2, but we're going to get off at Bonaventure. Oh, I didn't know that, Ryan. Yeah, Nicholas remembers. Yeah, so guys, I'll say this again, like I always say when I'm in the Metro, if the signal cuts off, be patient. Wait a minute or two, and then it's going to start again, the stream. So don't worry if the signal cuts off, it will be back.
There we go.
A lot of festive people in the Metro tonight, all the concerts and stuff. Larry! Hey Lou. Yeah, and there was no electrical damage. You think that the electromagnetic waves would have affected the phone. It didn't. Maybe it made it stronger. And the funny thing is, when I got my phone back, it was 100% battery. Now probably an employee put it in a charger or something overnight, but it's fun to think of, and it's always a possibility. Maybe the phone was charged by the Metro tracks. Maybe the phone was wirelessly charged, because it does exist. Wireless phone charging does exist. I have one at home. You just put the phone on the charger and it's a wireless charger. Not as fast as the plug, but it does work. Hey little Poots, yeah, little Poots, I started my live stream around your area, I think NDG Snowdon. Walked down Queen Mary and went into Snowdon Metro Station, so if you want to rewatch the stream in the beginning, that's where I started. Yeah, me too, Zainab. I don't know if I'm going to go to the parade or not. John Carpenter's film, They Live. I'll have to watch that one, Jack. Imagine endless battery, endless electrical storage. That would be cool. One thing I wondered, you know, why for the old calculators, they have, even the newer ones, they have the solar cells on them, so you can get solar power when you're in the classroom or whatever, or the office or at home or outside. And solar powered calculators. I wonder why they don't do that to phones. Why don't they build a little solar cell on the phone so that when you're outside you can charge the phone through solar power? Maybe it's too complicated to do. Yeah, so you can tell it's busy. They have crowd control here at Barrie. Oh, there's another Azure. Oh, there's Azure set number 60. Set 60. And we're on set 24. Yeah, so we got people getting on in costumes now. Yeah, there, look at that. People are in costumes. So that's because there's a comic festival or anime festival going on. So we have a mix of Metallica fans, comic book fans, tennis fans. What a mix. It's not Comic-Con, I think it's Odeku-thon or something. It's going on at Place d'Armes or Champ de Mars. It's Palais de Congrès station, Champ de Mars. Oh, Place d'Armes, sorry. Yeah, Place d'Armes, Palais de Congrès. Wow, okay, I kid you not, guys, I'm not going to show it, but there's people wearing just their underwear. Boys, men and women wearing just their underwear with a costume on top. So we're going to get to, we're going to be getting off at Bonaventure, by the way, guys. What an interesting mix of people on the train tonight. Yeah, pepperoni and cheese is my favorite pizza. And any pizza I have, extra cheese is a must. You always go with the extra cheese option. I hope the REM isn't going to be too packed, but we'll see. The good thing about the REM is we can wait for a couple of trains to go by and we'll get a good view of the front. So again, I'm going to take the REM between Central Station and Panama and then back to Central Station again. Ah, it's funny, little poop, so there you go, you saw a mix tonight. You had a good intuition, a good vision. Oh yeah, you're going to see a lot of people in costumes now. Never got into that stuff, but yeah, so yeah, Jack's saying he misses the days without phones, computers. Yeah, I remember those days. Sometimes I missed them too. When you used to read a newspaper. No, never had Chicago deep pizza. Yeah, I don't like pineapple on mine. Hawaiian pizza for me, I don't like. That's the big debate of the 20th century. It's Hawaiian pizza. So we're 2 stops away from Bonaventure. Yeah, you're right, Nicholas. Yeah, there's a tunnel. There's obviously a passageway between Bonaventure and Central Station, but I don't think there is an accessible way. We have an elevator at Bonaventure. You know what? We'll check that out. Maybe we'll see, Nicholas, if we can find an accessible way. Do a little mini mission. Oh yeah, and the other thing, I don't know if the elevator's still working, if it's still broken at Central Station on the REM. The elevator and the escalator at Central Station on the REM has been broken the last couple of days. So if you want to get to the platform for the REM, you have to take the stairs. Oh really? Ryan's saying NASCAR could be returning to Montreal in 2024. Lou, good evening. Yeah, apparently the REM is going to reach McGill next year as well, 2024. So, but I'm thinking there could be delays. There's always delays with things in Quebec, especially construction and the REM and all that. So I'm thinking maybe 2025. But as of now, 2024 is when the next branch is going to open. Yeah, all the Metallica fans. So we got to get off here, guys. Let a bit of the crowd die down before we make our way to Central Station. Alright, so here we are, guys, Bonaventure. Wait for our crowd to go by here, and we'll film the train departing. I'm not a big fan of crowds. I've never liked big crowds. Alright guys, we're at Bonaventure now, so we're gonna go take the elevator up and go to the REM and go for a train ride. So we did a lot of things tonight. We did a walk, we did a bus ride, a metro ride on 2 lines, and now we're gonna be doing a REM ride. I think this is the most transit I've ever done in one live stream. And I think this is the longest live stream I've ever done. This is an hour and a half now. Of course, you, Jack, you do 3-4 hour shows every week. I love this ceiling here, really nice. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if all these people are going to be taking the REM. So you got to remember, there's no buses anymore that service Montreal and the South Shore. Very few of them. So all these people might be bottlenecking into the REM. So if that's the case, we'll just wait. We'll at least make our way to the station. And I think the REM tonight is running, what, every maybe 5 to 7 minutes. It's a Saturday night. Oh yeah, so here they are, guys. The last 3 remaining RTL routes. 55, 86, 87. And of course they have this signage here that they just put. There's the REM, commuter trains, and regular trains. Yeah, I think, you know, I could cancel it, but I think I'm going to do it. Why not? We'll just wait for an emptier train. So my plan is, guys, we're going to take it to Panama Station and back the REM. Hey Zainab, yeah, Laura used to go to Summit School in, I think, 11, 12 years ago, 8, 9, 10, 11 years ago, when she was younger. Ryan, didn't you go there? Oh no, it was another school you went to, eh? Ryan, Endeavor or something, or no? It's the one on Lakeshore. There's a nice view, a nice picture of Montreal. I have a cool story coming up, guys, if you want to hear it. So, yeah, they put new signs here. Oh yeah, here, look at this. Here's Terminus Centreville. So, if I understand, Ryan, is it only it's the 55, 86, 87 that are left? And is it only now in this area of Terminus Centreville? Is this the only part of Terminus Centreville that's open now? Oh no, the south still has EXO. Okay, it's the south that has all these buses. So I wonder what's here at the north one. Maybe you know, Ryan, or anyone else. What section of Terminus Centreville is still open? All right, guys, we're making our way now to Central Station. So even though I have my power bank, my phone is not really charging that well. So I think the wire's too long, because the longer the wire, the less electrical current you can get out of it. So my wire's too long, I think. I'm at 39% battery. And if I hadn't had this plugged in, it'd probably be at like 25% now, so. We should be fine. We should be able to fit our REM ride in. Hey Lou, good evening. Yeah, they're putting some elevators at Place Saint-Henri Metro. They should be done next year, the end of next year as well. I thought that was a $50 bill at first. I was going to be excited. You see they put the REM sticker up there. Yeah, so I was going to tell you guys a story. I don't know if it was that sticker we just saw, but there's a guy that, I don't know him personally, but he was with me and another fellow YouTuber, Chunky Potato. Where I was doing a video of the 45 RTL ride, one of the last rides. And the guy said that he's a designer, and he was telling Chunky Potato, my fellow YouTuber friend, that he was the one, because there was no signage for the REM, he was the one that put these stickers up, these little ones here. He actually printed the stickers himself and he put them up. I don't know if he did that one, but kind of cool is he took matters into his own hands in a fun kind of way. So here we are, guys, we're at the REM station, about to go down. And yes, the elevator is still not working, and yes, the escalator is still not working. Jeez, it's taken a while, eh? You think they would do this much faster, because it's... Oh, they do have one escalator working, but it's going down. Alright guys, so here we are, we're officially on the REM network now. Yeah, it's true, Brian, the phone is using more than the power bank can provide. And I have all my other apps closed, so I don't know what, we'll just have to tough it out. Alright guys, here we are, Gare Centrale. And remember, hey guys, this used to be where the Dumontang line used to be. The old Dumontang MR90s used to be here. So you gotta validate your fare here. I do have tickets. Fare accepted. If you do it again, it won't work. So yeah, looks like our REM is gonna be here. When's it coming? Or is it 4 more minutes? And then 11 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna go here now, and we'll go to the front so you guys can get a nice view from the front. Isn't this the 2-week anniversary of the REM now? This is the 2-week anniversary. And I'll show you guys something here. If you look in the distance, those are the other tracks. There's the Via Rail tracks. The EXO Mascouche detour is down there as well. But where we are, this used to be the Dumontang line, and when the Dumontagne REM line opens, it's going to go through the Mount Royal tunnel. If you remember earlier in the stream, I was at Edward Montpetit and I was mentioning the tunnel under Mount Royal. Well, this is the other side. If you were to keep going that way, once it's built, you would eventually get to Edward Montpetit station through the tunnel. Yeah, no problem, Tech. Have a good sleep. Oh, that's cool, Zainab. Yeah, you bet, Chunky Potato Jack. He's really into computers and that. So the south platform is still open, okay. And the 721 and 742 shuttle for the RTL. All right, so yeah, I want to take all those buses that are left, the 3 RTL buses. Oh, our REM is on this side, guys. It's on this side. If you were here during opening house weekend, this place was packed. Everybody wanted to get right here in the front. Now it's like, nah, whatever. Nobody really cares. All right, guys.
Merci d'avoir voyagé à bord du REM aujourd'hui. N'oubliez pas vos effets personnels.
Here we are, aboard the REM. I'm not sure how this works, how the numbering system works for this. I'm gonna have to look into this. All right, guys, so we got a beautiful view in the front, and because it's raining, I'm gonna try to fit the camera between the water drops here somehow. Yeah. Oh, you know Laura, eh, Zainab? Maybe you know her from the past. But anyways, yeah, we're here and we're going to be departing in a few minutes. So we did it, guys. We're on the REM now. We've done a metro ride, a bus ride, a walk, and now we're going to do a REM ride across the Samuel de Champlain Bridge. Yeah, the you know what, guys? I don't know if the internet would handle the live stream. I'm gonna try that another night. Oh look, our train just turned white. Our light, because we're going in this direction. There we go. And of course, like Jack said, the REM has the same name as the band, REM. And rapid eye movement.
Bienvenue à bord du REM. Direction A1, Brossard. Prochaine station, Île des Sœurs.
Yeah, so it's the same name as a band, and also when you sleep, rapid eye movement. Hey, we got George here. George is in Edmonton. Good evening, George. Welcome aboard. What was the other song by REM? Losing My Religion. I think that was another big hit. So yeah, guys, we left Central Station and we are now on the track heading towards Ile des Sœurs, Nuns Island, and then we'll cross the Champlain Bridge to Panama Terminus, Panama Station, and then back again. Yeah, these were built in India. These trains were built in India. There's New City Gas down there. I think that's like a music venue. I don't know, Jack, if you ever went in there. I've never been in there before. Yeah, Alstom is the company that built these. This is the same company that built the Azur trains with Bombardier, but Bombardier gave up their train division to Alstom, so now it's Alstom that builds trains. Bombardier doesn't build trains anymore. The last trains that they built here was the Azur trains, but they're also the ones that built the commuter trains for the AMT and EXO, the bi-levels, the multi-levels. It was all Bombardier. Alright guys, so here we are coming across southwest Montreal. We're about to go into some rail yards here. I'll show you guys the view here of the rail yards. Yeah, they also built the MR63s, MR73s, I think. I think before Bombardier it was Vickers or something that built the metros. Maybe someone knows the history. But yeah, all these trains here, guys, that's exactly what I'm talking about. All these trains you see here, these are all built by Bombardier. All those trains over there. So we have here, those are the Comets, they're called, single level. And those two little guys right there, those two little trains right there, you see them? Those two, those are the MR90s. Those used to be on the Dumontin line. And the other ones are multi-levels, bi-levels. And the newest ones are in the back there. You can't really see them, but those are built in China. Those ones right there are CRRC, built in China. But all the other ones are built by Bombardier. Yeah, I don't know what city, Jack. The REM trains were built in India. If anyone knows, let us know. What city were the REM trains built in India? It's blue, teal, and green. Sri City. Sri City or Sri City? Show you guys the Via Rail Maintenance Center. Hey, Toxic Dino. So the MR63 was built by Canadian Vickers, MR73 and are built by Bombardier. So there you go. So the MR63s were built by Vickers, Canadian Vickers, which was another, I think they became affiliated with Bombardier at one time. Later on, I don't know exactly, for parts and stuff. There's the Via Rail Maintenance Center, guys. And a beautiful view of Montreal. You'll see that view as well when we take the train back. And there's the Siemens Chargers, right there in the Via Siemens Chargers. And apparently they're having issues with those Charger locomotives, Via and Amtrak. I'm just going to rest my voice for a minute or two, guys, because I've been talking non-stop. So I'm just going to rest my voice for a few minutes and enjoy the ride. Yeah, man. Alright, have a good night, Nicholas. And just so you know, before I rest my voice, this is Ile des Sœurs, Nuns Island station coming up. And then we're going to get off at the station after Panama. And then we'll come back to Montreal and I'll wrap up the stream. So enjoy the ride. Oh, lightning! Oh, that's awesome. I just saw some lightning, guys.
Station Ile des Sœurs.
And we're right in the direction of the lightning. And Ryan just said he saw lightning too. This could be cool. Wow.
Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté droit.
Imagine taking this in the middle of a thunderstorm. That would be so cool. And if you get some lightning strikes right on the tracks or the train itself. Jack was doing a show a couple of weeks ago and a lightning bolt hit his street. And literally you just hear a bang and a flash and the power went off and came back on. That was one of the coolest moments in Bay Sky history. Yeah, I'll probably go to bed when I get back to Montreal and get some rest.
Prochaine station, Panama.
Yeah, some lightning may have struck the REM a couple of weeks ago. At least the tracks, but it's not confirmed. But they do keep running the REM in lightning storms, guys. But if it's something like a tornado warning like we had the other week when they were doing testing, they pulled the REM out of service. But regular lightning storms, snowstorms, wind storms, this thing is going to keep running. So there's lots of chances to film snowstorms and rainstorms, hailstorms, thunderstorms. Imagine in the winter during a snowstorm how beautiful it's going to be. Oh, you see that one, guys? Jack was telling me this morning about how the REM reminds him of synthwave music from the 80s. And I got to admit, man, I love that genre of music. I just started getting into it. Very nostalgic, and it goes well with the concept of liminal spaces, like empty, wide open spaces. If you know what the backrooms are, that meme, the backrooms, well, it's like that. Think of like an empty hotel or an abandoned swimming pool and endless halls, endless doorways, or an abandoned warehouse or something, or an abandoned building with lots of corridors. Just Google liminal spaces and you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, that music, the synthwave music, goes with it pretty well. That's a good idea, Chuck. Yeah, for sure, Tech. We could meet up someday. There's another train going towards Montreal. I do collaborations sometimes. I've met Jack many times. A bass guy. Alright guys, so here we are at Panama Terminus. I'm debating if I should just stay on until Brossard to see that lightning. I do wish that there was a windshield wiper on this thing for commuters. They have one on this side here, guys, or yeah, right here. We have a windshield wiper right there. But you know what that's for? It's when the train's in manual mode. Because underneath here, they open this up. And this whole unit lifts up. And there's controls in here. Control panel. So if they want to manually operate the train, they can have a train operator stand there. And he has his windshield wiper there. So, but other than that, no windshield wipers.
Station, Panama.
Yeah, sure, Zane. Keep me updated on the music festival, whichever one you're talking about. Alright, so here's Panama.
Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté gauche.
You know what, guys? We're going to stay on for a bit longer. Why don't we take it all the way to Brossard? We'll do the whole line. Nope, never been to Osheaga. I've heard of it. Yeah, for winter time, I don't know. I guess they don't really care, I guess, about what the commuters see or don't see. I guess the window's just a privilege, not a right.
Prochaine station du quartier.
I guess if you want to think about it that way, the window's not a necessity. But what's interesting is at the control center, I'm not sure if they need the window to be clear. Because look, there's a camera here. And there's another camera right here. And I'm not sure if those cameras are used by the control center to see outside. Like kind of like a first person driver perspective of the train. Or if they're just used to monitor the train itself from the inside. Unless there might be cameras outside as well. Yeah, more lightning, guys. So Ryan, yeah, this is your station, Du Quartier. And it's really nice. There's a water fountain. The one coming up here, there's a nice water fountain out there. But there's a big development project going on, I think. Condos and all that stuff. So maybe when we get to Brossard Station, we'll get a better view of the storm. Look at that train, it's almost empty, guys. I saw one passenger on that train. So Du Quartier, and then it's our station in Brossard. And we get back on and, oh, we got a nice lightning bolt. So the storm's in that direction, towards that way. Yeah, for sure, Jack. I'll tell Stefan you say hi. I think Stefan is on his way home or from his night shift at the Pavla Hotel in Slovakia. I can hear the rain on the front windshield here. Another problem too, all these insects that get squished. Yeah man, 70s rain effects. So Ryan is seeing lots of lightning. Yeah, he's down there to our left. Yeah, so there's a little bridge, and if you go down this way here, guys, you get a nice
Station du quartier.
area to hang out. We have like water fountains and stuff. See the bridge right here? This overhead bridge.
Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté gauche.
So you cross the bridge, and on that side there's a movie theater, Cineplex. And on the other side it's like a place to relax, and there's restaurants and stuff. Kind of high end though, so not really my thing. But the outside of it is nice. Yeah, where's Frankie? Frankie McDonald. Classic YouTuber, Canadian YouTuber.
Prochaine station, Brossard.
So there's your air conditioning and ventilation. Feel the cool air. Hey, look at the effects of me on the... It's like another dimension. Magic mirror. Funhouse mirror, yeah. So now we're gonna go up. And there's the garage, by the way, guys. There's the REM garage over here. You can actually see the REM cars in there. Hang on. The REM cars are in there. Look carefully. Focus, focus, focus. You see them, guys? That's a lot of REM cars. Now I wonder if the ones for the other line, the other lines that are being built now, I wonder if they're all here yet. And there's the control center, guys. That's where the big control center is as well. So you have the REM garage and you have the REM control center all there. That's the brains and the heart of it all, right here.
Station Brossard.
Yeah, I did the open house on the second day on the Sunday. I didn't go on the Saturday, I went on the Sunday.
Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté droit.
Wonder if we could stay on or if we have to get off. I think we have to get off. What do you say, guys? You want to go to the garage? Yeah, somebody ended up in the garage, a group of passengers.
Terminus. Merci d'avoir voyagé à bord du REM aujourd'hui. N'oubliez pas vos effets personnels.
So that might actually be going to the garage. Now I imagine on the cameras they can see if anyone's still aboard and they'll probably make the announcement, get off the train. So if it's out of service and they want people off the train in the metro, the operator will come around and tell everybody, exit the train, it's going into the garage. This one, I'm not sure how it works. I'd like to stay on there and watch it cross the tracks, but beautiful acceleration sound, eh? So most likely this train here is going to come back and we're going to get it on the other side. So now we're going to go downstairs, get a little bit of fresh air. Somebody's cleaning. Hey, Madison. Yeah, I'm frustrated today because I missed that fire truck parade this morning. I really wanted to go to that fire truck parade. And Pincourt. So actually, you know what, guys? I'll show you guys the Brossard bus terminus because it's just through here on the other side. We'll go on the elevator. Yeah, I'm gonna go home after this and go to bed. I'm gonna check out the Brossard bus terminus. Screen 0, I don't know what that is.
Sous-sol.
Very quiet. I wonder what's in there, a utility room or something? Where is that Brossard terminus? I can't remember. Oh, here it is. Found it, guys. Here's some cool pictures of the REM being built. See, there it is in winter being tested. There's the garage right there. That's what we just saw. And the control center. Alright guys, I'll show you Brossard Terminus quickly. This is a massive, massive bus terminus. So a lot of the EXO buses that got rerouted and abolished and all that, well look, this is RTL territory now. Here's all your bus lines here. Yeah, so this is mostly EXO buses, I think. Yeah, look at the size of this terminus. Oh, there's a 742. I don't know where that goes. Ryan, do you know where the 742 goes? Anyway, look at the size of this terminus. It's huge, very long. Very similar to Panama Terminus. Yeah, it's like RoboCop, eh, Jack? There's your utility room. Say you want some toilet paper? Electrical rooms. I haven't been to this area yet. But they're cleaning the windows. But yeah, so that's Brossard Terminus, guys. TV screens still aren't working. And you'll notice all the terminus and all the REM stations have this wooden ceiling. So let's go back to the REM station and go back to Montreal. There's your ticket counter. It is midnight. It's exactly midnight. So it's raining hard in the West Island, eh, Jack? And I guess, Ryan, you too, you're getting some rain. There's a pickup station here for people to be picked up. There's a REM that just left. There's a REM security vehicle. And by the way, guys, here's the fare charging machines for the REM and all the other zones. All right, let's head back. Take the elevator up. Another cool thing is they have the Braille here. So if you have vision problems or visually impaired, you have Braille. This is for information. If you have a question, you press the button. Elevators smell nice and clean. I think the REM is going to be in better shape than the Metro because there's more security and it's more, I don't know, it's hard to tell. What's crime going to be like on the REM? Is there going to be a lot of crime going on? Or is it going to be safe? Oh, there's a REM train heading to the switch tracks. Very busy tonight, isn't it, guys? Look at the crowds here. Amazing. Incredible. Yeah, I think I wouldn't be surprised if some of these cameras are using AI and facial recognition and all that stuff. There's a lot of cameras here, that's for sure. And there's your rules and regulations. Very similar to STM metro rules. Yeah, good point, Lou. Yeah, Metallica crowds. Not sure what's in these cabinets here. Interesting, it's the triangle key, just like the STM Metro used to have. Same kind of key. Here's a fire extinguisher, emergency phone. Not sure why it's blinking like that. So 4 minutes until the next train, and then 11 minutes. One night I'm going to do a video of the last REM train into Montreal. Now it's Saturday night, so I think it goes until 1:05 or something, or 1:20 a.m. Maybe someone has a schedule. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some thunder and lightning. Nope, no REM snack machines. There's no vending machines at the REM. Not yet, anyway. I guess that's your emergency button to cut off the current to the tracks. More than one live circuit. Now, the thing is, usually these are in French and English. These are only in French. So emergency instructions are usually in French and English. Those ones are only French for some reason. So 742 goes to Terminus Centreville. Oh, interesting. So it's one of... So the 742 is it a rush hour bus, Ryan, or only certain hours? Yeah. Well, funny thing, Jack, the next station, Du Courtier, if you go through that bridge, there's a couche-tard in there. There's literally a couche-tard, right, at Du Courtier, Ryan. I remember I saw it the other night. Hey, Neil. Good evening, mate. So Metallica was last night and Sunday. Okay, so there was no Metallica concert Saturday. But I'm sure there was Metallica fans from out of town probably in the metro having fun. And I'd like to take that bus one day. I'll have to check the schedule for it. So 7:42, eh? What time does the bus run? What day and time? It's usually the case that the remaining RTL buses that go downtown, it's only certain hours and rush hour. Oh, here comes our train, guys. And look at this. As of now, there's still 2 minutes before the train departs. But we are the only ones here. Unbelievable. We got the whole train to ourselves. That's incredible. So yeah, you can see these two wagons are attached. And what they do is they attach two wagons to two other wagons. So you see here, this is where the other two wagons are attached. Eventually, I think what they're going to do is only run two wagons certain hours, and other hours, four wagons. Yeah, we're the only passenger on this train, guys. Historical.
Bienvenue à bord du REM. Direction Gare Centrale.
Oh, this is the
Prochaine
one.
station.
Oh no.
Liberté.
This is the one with that noisy air conditioning unit. That squeaky air conditioner. Ah. So there's the REM garage there. Sorry about the sound, guys. It's coming from here. Oh, more lightning, guys. Where is it coming from? I just saw flashes. Now the air conditioner shut off, or the vent or the fan, whatever. Must be a fan or something that's needs some oil. This is a little bit more rainy than it was coming here, so it's hard to focus the camera, guys. Yeah, there's a bug on it, there's insects, the raindrops. So what I'll do for the ride back, I'll film it when we get on the bridge. But for now,
Station du quartier.
maybe film out the side windows. So here, the couche-tard's in there, Jack. You go through that bridge up there, this one, and the couche-tard's right in
Les
that
portes
building.
s'ouvriront sur le côté gauche.
Yeah, it's a cool effect, isn't it? Oh, we got some passengers coming on here. Trying to find where the lightning is, what direction. Now it'd be really cool if they turned some of these lights off, or at least dimmed them a little bit at nighttime. It'd be a cool effect, you know. Wouldn't have as much reflection on the glass. The good old couche-tard owl. I wonder what the story is about that logo. The owl. Hey Anthony, good evening to you.
Prochaine station, Panama.
Ah, that sound again. Yeah, way too much light pollution, and I've said that so many times. There's way too many lights in the city. A lot of lights that are on that don't need to be on. Like even downtown, the big commercial high-rises, skyscrapers. People leave them on all weekend. They just let the lights stay on. I see 90% of the lights that are on right now downtown in those buildings don't need to be on. And they know if there's cleaning crews and whatnot, it's fine. Turn the light on, do your cleaning job, and then, you know, shut the light off. But there's so many lights that are just left on all the time. They don't need to be on. And over the years, they've replaced the orange streetlights with the white ones. Doesn't really help much. Oh yeah, those big spotlights, Jack. The motion sensor ones, eh? To protect his big vehicle. Yeah, like the Desjardins building, for example, downtown, it lights the whole sky up green. Yeah, sorry guys, the view is not the best. Maybe here? A little bit better, maybe? Here comes another REM train. Empty, mostly. Yeah, I've done that too, Zainab. I left my lights on when I fell asleep. For whatever reason. Now I do have a light at home. It's a smart light, it's called. And you can control it remotely. So if I'm not at home right now, I could log into the Google Home app and turn the light on or off. So if I forget to turn, oh, nice lightning. I just saw lightning. Looks like it's towards Montreal now, guys. So anyway, if I forget to turn my light off, I have a notification on my phone. I just press a button and it turns the light off for me. Because the light is connected to my modem wirelessly, and my phone can connect to the modem wirelessly through the Google Home app. And that's another thing, light pollution, yeah, it disturbs the birds. And that's why the Samuel de Champlain Bridge are the colors they are. Apparently the light colors they choose, blue, green, has to do with helping the bird migration. Yeah, Google rules. I prefer Google. I prefer Android and Google over Apple. That's just my opinion, but you know what? Each to their own. I know Jack, you know, would prefer to have probably an Apple computer, an iMac or whatever it's called, for editing. But man, they're expensive. There's Panama Station. By the way, there's the speakers.
Prochaine station, Île des Sœurs.
I wonder if they ever clean inside the REM. They must do it occasionally. Trying to find a nice viewing point through the raindrops is hard. It's raining now, guys. It's picking up a lot. Really coming down. You guys see, oh, there's lightning. I don't know if you guys can see the raindrops. It's really pouring. I think the storm's coming over us, guys. So at least we have the side windows to film out of. Yeah, only one windshield wiper. This one right here. And that's only for when the train's under manual control, which is underneath this compartment. That's where the control panel is. The reflection is so annoying. Oh man, it's really coming down now. Pouring. Whenever it rains in St. Anne de Bellevue, within an hour it rains here. It's a downpour. Yeah, free car wash, free REM wash. Yeah, it's really raining out. I think this summer we've had a lot more rain than average. Yeah, it's funny, Jack, there's even a radar station in St. Anne de Bellevue near the Morgan Arboretum and the Eco Museum. Look at the cool effect of the raindrops on the angle. Yeah, right, eh? Hey guys, turn on the wipers. That's
Station Île des Sœurs.
that's the emergency intercom. Alright, so here we are, Nuns Island, Ile des Sœurs.
Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté droit.
And the reason this place is called Nuns Island is because apparently this is where the Catholic nuns used to live in the 1700s, 1700s. And now it's all condos and high-rises. Oh, that was a beautiful one. That was close. I think I found a little opening here. There we go, sort of. So I think this is my best live stream yet for all the action I've gotten. Metro rides, REM rides, bus rides, walks, and good old fans here, friends.
Prochaine station, Gare Centrale. Correspondance avec la ligne orange du métro.
Alright guys, we'll switch windows here. This one's a little bit better. This is facing out the left side. Look at the rain really coming down. Have I really been streaming for 2.5 hours? That long? That's definitely my longest stream yet. Yeah, I'm trying to face the storm cloud. Expect a lightning strike any second now. I actually love lightning storms. Beautiful to film, beautiful to watch. I call it nature's fireworks. Thank you so much, Jack. I appreciate it. And yeah, everyone check out Jack. bassguyshow.com. Any more lightning strikes? Thanks a lot, Tech. And yeah, when I get back to Discord, guys, I'll accept any friend requests. Thanks again, Jack, for the tip. Yeah, very beautiful view of the skyline here. Trying to show you it, but I think this is the clearest window here on the right side. Yeah, I'll definitely get to that friend request. So for me, I'm like Jack, I don't really have much social media. I only have Discord. Sometimes I get annoyed on there, but I have Discord, I have Twitter only for information purposes, like for fires or service disruptions on the metro or trains, news, and of course YouTube, which is my main place where I do my content. I don't have Facebook, I don't have Instagram, I don't have Talk Tickety Talk or Snapchat or Snap Talk Tick, whatever else is there. And you look at TikTok and Snapchat, what is it? Most of the videos are a bunch of girls shaking their behinds and bikinis, and that's what's popular these days. It's not music, it's not transit. It's girls shaking their butts or whatever. Which is sad, right? I mean, imagine musicians or transit fans having that much popularity. Had a little rant there, but sometimes it's frustrating. Yeah, even emergency responses, like all the videos that are cool are educational, you know? They don't get the attention they deserve. Alright guys, we're approaching Central Station. Can't really see, but sort of. Oh man. Never seen it rain this much when I was on the REM. So I guess when we get off at Central Station, this train's going to be dripping wet. A prant. A pat rant, a prant. Alright guys, so here we are. And we're switching tracks. Alright guys, oh, we just missed a lightning strike. Alright guys, I'm gonna keep streaming for a little bit more, why not? How about we go outside and get some air? If you guys want to stick around, no pressure at all ever.
Station. Gare Centrale.
It's like one of those mining carts in the mines in the mountains. And down there is where Montreal tunnel is being built.
Les portes s'ouvriront sur le côté droit.
Or rebuilt. And that's going to go towards Dumontagne and Lanslorme and the airport branch and the West Island and all that fun stuff in a few years. Alright guys, so here we are. Back to Central Station.
Terminus. Merci d'avoir voyagé à bord du REM aujourd'hui. N'oubliez pas vos effets personnels.
Alright guys, so we'll keep streaming. Hey Alex, good evening to you. Yeah, so I mean Snapchat, Instagram, I guess they have their positive things. But you look at the trending videos and the videos that pop up are like, oh, always the same things. Let's take this way, guys. You know what we could do? Maybe. I was thinking of walking to the Green Line from here. I don't know. We'll see. But here's Central Station, guys. This is where, of course, all the Via Rail trains are. Here's your departure board. I'm going to show you guys a little secret here. Harmless little interesting thing. Here's some switches here. Oh, they don't work anymore. Used to be able to turn those lights on. Those old lights. Maybe this one. Oh, it's an old phone. Let's try this one. Don't know what that is. But watch those lights there. I think this one might work. Nope, they must have cut the circuit. They must have cut the circuit because I used to be able to turn those lights on. What's this? Arrival for Toronto-bound trains. That's where Bunny Crusher is right now in Toronto. Ooh, what happened here? That's weird. Let's hope the button didn't do that. I don't think so. Let's go this way. Yeah, I hope the button didn't do that. I don't think the button was connected to those. Larry! Yeah, so the guy's washing the floor, doing some maintenance. So here's the parking lot for Central Station. Via Rail. Most of these people take Via trains to Ottawa, Toronto, Quebec City, all those places. And Amtrak used to run here too. Amtrak stopped during the pandemic. Amtrak ran from here to New York City. They brought it back for a few months this year, and then Amtrak got cancelled again. Probably, and then they cut the service again because of track problems. Oh man, look at the rain. Yeah, apparently something, not track problems, but something to do with speed limits. Amtrak wanted their trains to go faster, but the people that own the train tracks didn't allow them to. Not sure when I'll go to Ottawa, Jordan. I was thinking of maybe October. But money's tight as always in this day and age. Look at that rain. Yeah, I'm gonna head home soon, guys. So what I'll do, I'll tell you what, I'll stream another metro ride. Stream another metro ride. The only problem is Lino Gru is where the service usually cuts off, so. So Ryan's going to the NASCAR race next year, 2024, here in Montreal. What kind of NASCAR race is it going to be, do you know? So we'll head back inside, guys, and we'll go to the metro station. But we'll go to the Green Line. We're going to walk to the Green Line. Hang on, guys, just going to close my bag up here. Give me 1 minute, not even. Hey, Jordan, good evening. My bag keeps coming open because the wire from my battery pack, power bank, keeps... There's a little opening in my bag because of that, and the opening keeps growing and growing. So every few minutes I have to close my bag. There's a McDonald's that's used to be open late, but not anymore. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna walk to the Green Line underground if we can. We're gonna walk through the shopping center. I'll go right to the Green Line. So we're gonna walk through all these corridors and make our way to McGill Station. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right, Jack? Like Alton says, you know, if everybody tipped him once, he'd be set for a year. And this is for the Mascouche line. Let's play the lottery. Buy a lotto ticket. So this is a nice little place to walk on my lunch breaks usually. If it's raining out, if you want fresh air, you come through here. Yeah, very true, Jack. We are living in an age of entitlement, yep. Oh man, something smells so good right now. That goes to the hotel, Queen Elizabeth Hotel. But we're going to be going this way to Plaza Ville Marie. Bit of art here. So it's confirmed, Ryan. Interesting. Well, we have to wait and see, I guess, eh? We'll go through here, and eventually we're going to get to, I guess it'll be the Eaton Center. Hopefully this music playing doesn't get a copyright. Because anytime you film on YouTube or do a live or a video or anything and you play music in the background, even if it's not intentional, they give you not always a copyright warning or a strike, but they'll tell you, oh, you can't monetize the video, or the music company behind the song will take profits off the video or something, or put ads. Yeah, it is pretty clean overall, Jack, but yeah, it has its moments, you know. There are people that just throw their garbage everywhere. It also depends on what type of transit, what time of day, where. Very quiet. Yeah, George, this was the original underground city, Plaza Ville Marie. Oh, thanks, Jack. I love it. Yeah, man. So Jack sent another tip. I love Jack. Great friend of the channel. And George is in Edmonton, by the way, guys. George has some cool videos. He always films from his apartment, way up in the sky. And he sees right over Edmonton. And he films everything and anything. So George, he used to live in Montreal, George. And there's Saint Laurent, I think. In Ville Saint Laurent. He also lived a couple of other places. Always sending me cool pictures from history of train tracks and what things used to look like. Whoa, I wonder what's in there. It's the Bass Guy studio. Jack, it's your studio. Nah, joking. Interesting art. Hey Rodrigo, how you doing? Rodrigo's in Italy, I think. He's visiting Italy. Alright guys, so here we are. We're going into the Eaton Center now. And then we're going to go on the Green Line. And I'm going to keep streaming until probably right before Lino Grew. And then I'm going to cut the stream because it always cuts off at Lino Grew anyway. And depending on how it goes, we might take us into 3 hours of streaming. 3 hours of live streaming. Hey, Orhan, yeah, I'm still live. Longest live stream I've done. So I did the REM ride. So basically, Orhan, he's in Ottawa, by the way, guys. Check out his channel. Awesome videos from Ottawa. O-Train, buses. So yeah, I started the stream walking, and then I took the metro, and then I took a bus, and I took the metro again, and I took the REM. And I'm doing another metro ride here to finish it off. Oh man, it really stinks in here. Probably all the dampness. Or this tunnel, I think when it was built in the 90s, was a big thing for the city because it connected basically Place Ville-Marie and all that stuff where we just were to the downtown core underground. So it was a big thing. It was like a new connection. This tunnel here, it was a big thing. Yeah, and the funny thing, I'm planning to go to Ottawa, but I'm also figuring out the financial part of it. Yeah, the metro connect to Via, you mean like walking? Yeah, so where I am right now, this is part of the underground city, it's called. So you saw where I was, right? Central Station, that's where the Via trains are. And now I'm walking to the Green Line of the metro. Of course, I could have taken the Orange Line, it would have been much closer. Because it's connected to Central Station, it's like right there beside it. Bonaventure, but here's the Eaton Center. Hey, oldie or oldit, good evening to you, oldie. Thank you for that. Yeah, so if you mean can the tracks connect to Via tracks? No, it's completely different type of tracks. But I assume you meant does the train station connect to the metro? Yeah, like you just saw, we walked underground and we're almost at McGill now. And of course Bonaventure's right where the Central Station is. So everything is interconnected. So if you don't want to go outside, like for example now, if it's pouring rain and you don't want to get wet, you just go through the labyrinth of tunnels and mazes and all that stuff. We got Miley Cyrus playing in the background. That's gonna probably end up going on my video as some kind of notification or notice. Yeah, really, eh, Jack? We should do that. Thanks, Tech. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's also another way to get to Ottawa. It's through, I think it's Rent-A-Ride, or what's it called there? It's like a ride-sharing thing. So it's people that are going to Ottawa themselves, and you pay like $20, $30, and you go with them to Ottawa in their car. Well, some people do it like as a job, a side job, ride-share. But sometimes it's cheaper than the bus, the train. Best way to get to Ottawa is Via, in terms of speed and comfort. Bus is good too. Never tried the ride share though. I think Papa Ride is one of them. I think that's what Technet 9090 uses when he goes to Ottawa, and also Transit Fan 93 himself. I think you too, Arhan, you use that, right? Coming back and forth to Montreal and Ottawa. Papa Ride, yeah. Oh, there's an escalator. Alright, so here we are, McGill Metro, guys. We're on the green line now, so tell you what, we'll go in here. We'll take one last ride for the night to Atwater, and I'll cut the video, the stream at Atwater, because that's when the signal usually cuts off. So yeah, man, guys, thank you all for watching. I'll say that right now. If you guys are going to take off soon, remember to subscribe, like. Thanks again, Jack, for that great donations, a very wonderful friend of the channel. So going to pop on the green line here, and yeah, we're gonna go towards Angrion, and we should stream for another, I'd say at least 5-10 minutes. Yeah, Orleans Express is a bus service now that goes to Ottawa. It used to be Greyhound. Remember Greyhound? Greyhound cut all their routes in Canada, which sucks because Greyhound was awesome. But we got a train coming in the opposite way. What set is it? What set? 54. Set 54. Yeah, my dream place to go, Ryan, would be Africa, or even, believe it or not, Antarctica or something. Go see somewhere exotic, you know? Yeah, Greyhound was a good service. I don't know why they cut the service. I guess the pandemic killed the business. I think even out west, a lot of bus routes in BC have been reduced recently, last couple of years. Daytona, Florida, eh, Ryan? To see the Daytona 500. That's your dream. Now I wonder what kind of train we're going to get. Are we going to get an MR73 or are we going to get an Azure? It would be really cool to see an MR73 right now. It would be a nice way to end the stream, just like we were on earlier on the blue line. Yeah, that's what I figured. It was the pandemic, eh? It cost them a lot of revenue. Wow, that's cool, Jack. So Jack has some old stories, George has some old stories. Well, it's an Azure train, guys. It's okay. We'll see what set it is. Maybe 71, you never know. Yeah, Jack and George, you guys should talk to each other. I think you guys could share stories. Let's see what set it is. I hope so, maybe. 36. Oh, I got set 70 the other day. I took a picture. That's where I dropped my phone, guys, in this little gap here at Charlevoix. Alright, so I'm going to rest my voice for a bit again and enjoy the ride. Yeah, George lives in a high-rise in Edmonton. But he used to live in Montreal. George, do you have Skype? I don't know if you have Skype, George.
Station Peel.
Alright, so here's Peel. And like I said, this will probably be able to get to Atwater and a little bit past Atwater before the stream cuts off. So now I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get some sleep.
Prochaine station, Concordia.
Yeah, you could see Peel from McGill, vice versa. You could also see, what is it? Square Victoria from Bonaventure. So George, I think you were born in the 1950s, right? I think Jack was born in the 70s. Coming up now is Guy Concordia. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, I'm using a smartphone, believe it or not. Everything I do is using a Samsung Galaxy smartphone. S22 Ultra in this case. I used to have the S19, or sorry, the well, I can't remember. My first one was the S4. And when I first started my channel, what was it? The S6 or something, or S9? Way back in December 2015. And by the way, if you want to go back and see my older videos, go to my video tab, click on older to newer. You'll see my first videos. Yeah, you use an S9, Jack, I think. Yeah, Samsung Galaxy S9. My first ever smartphone, or no, my first ever cell phone was a Nokia. It was just it was a thick Nokia phone with a screen that was green, and it wasn't like the modern phones with this, you know, like a TV screen or a tablet. It was like a matrix screen. You could just see the phone number on it, and it was like these cheesy games of tic-tac-toe and stuff. This was in 96, I think, 97, no, 98, 99 or something.
Station Atwater.
What is the, yeah, what's the train de Poussière? You have to let me know what that is. Yeah, the flip phones are pretty cool too, man. So guys, the stream's gonna cut off in about a minute. So yeah, Pong was a classic. So yeah guys, the stream's gonna cut off soon, as it always does at Lino Gru. So I'm gonna wrap it up now. Guys, what an amazing stream. This was historical. Longest stream I ever did. Some great people here. Thanks for the tips, Jack. And I'll try to do another one next week. I'm gonna go home, go right to bed. And remember guys, if you like what you see, subscribe, turn on your notifications. So have a good night, a good weekend. As always, yeah.